You wasted some of my time, so I might as well waste a moment of yours. Your appointment was at 2 o'clock. It is now 2:02. Therefore, you are late. Is this how you usually handle business? Right, of course, I'm not interested in your excuses. I was just curious if I was to hire you for this specific shoot, if this is what I would expect from you. Well, let's get this over with, why don't we? So, I am putting together a very detailed and specific photo shoot. I need a very specific type of model. This really doesn't have to do with looks. This has to do with how the model acts, how the model can perform, how photogenic she is, many different things. She can arrive on time, things of that nature. This entire shoot will be going into my next art show, so it's very important that I find the right models to fit the entire theme of the show. Yes. Most of the photographs will be in black and white, and we'll be playing with various light sources. Most of the shoots will be done outside. Do you have a problem with that? I would hope not. I don't prefer studios. I prefer to be out in nature to take the photographs, so any model that says they can't do photographs outside might as well turn around and leave. Do you have your portfolio? Of course, you better have brought it. I don't know why you're here if you didn't bring your portfolio. Okay. How long have you been modeling professionally? Okay. Offhand, how many photographers would you say you've worked with? No, I don't need names. I honestly don't care who you've worked with. I just need to know if you are going to accurately perform in front of the camera. Yes, I can give some direction of what I need from you or how I want you to specifically look, but at the same time, you, my dear, are a model. You should know your face, your angles, your shapes, and so on. It is not my job to be an expert of how your body looks on film. Right. So, you seem to have a rather full portfolio here. So either you are quite good or you are overcompensating. We'll find out. Alright, so I imagine these are basic headshots here. Are you doing acting? Okay. Well, sometimes the actresses can be a bit dramatic, and I don't have time for that. Right. And is this your natural hair color? I see that you have this color in most of your photographs. Okay. Well, depending on if you were to be hired for this specific shoot, yes, we would be playing with a lot of different light and contrast, so the fact that you have this specific color wouldn't really matter, honestly. I'd play around with various light sources. And Do you have any photographs within this that are in black and white? I'm seeing mostly color. Well, I am aware that photographs are photographs, but at the same time, a black and white photo can highlight the different shadows on your face, and in turn, some models can even look quite different in a black and white photo. I just want to know if you're prepared for that type of shoot. I do not want to hire you and then get out onto the set, out in the field or out in the forest, wherever I deem appropriate to shoot this, and find out that you have no idea how to hold yourself if the intention is black and white. Okay. This one isn't that bad, I mean, considering what we're working with here. Definitely more of an amateur photograph. Was it one of your early ones? Of course. Why did you want to be a model? No, I don't want your life story. I'm once again just curious if I should be giving this unique and excellent opportunity to someone like you, or if I should be giving it to maybe a more experienced model. Choices. How did you hear about this? Right. Well, I've worked with her a few times, but honestly, I can't handle it anymore. Well, as I said, she went from modeling into acting, and actresses are full of drama. There's enough drama around me. I do not need their added stress. And once we get into needing specific types of water on set or specific lighting, I think not. So you have done some shoots outside. I see this is in snow. Is it real snow? So you don't have a problem shooting in the elements? Well, to be honest, there might be rainy days or sunny days, hot days, cold days, depending on the various shoots. It will not just be one day. This is a whole art show, showcasing lots of my wonderful and fabulous ideas that you probably wouldn't understand. But I need to know that you are ready and prepared to be out in the elements if I see fit. Right. Eyes are a bit vacant in some of these pieces. If I do any specific shots that are very detailed on your face here, I'm going to need you to be awake in the eyes. Yeah, no sleeping on the job, no dead eyes. Don't tolerate it on my set. As for outfits and looks throughout this various pieces that we may be working on with you, Yes, all of the pieces are quite flowy. They're going to contrast with some of the more sharper angles that we will be working with. So, for your body, I imagine we would style it a few different ways. No, I honestly don't care what your measurements are. I don't care what size you are. I care if you can accurately and successfully model throughout the photographs. Right. See a couple ad campaigns in here. Are you going for more of a commercial look? Where do you see yourself in the rest of your modeling career? How old are you? You're lucky. You look quite young. Well, in this business, most of you models get kicked out at about 25. Well, depending on the photographer, the director, the client, I am all about the art pieces. So things like that don't tend to worry me, but you definitely want to be using that eye cream. Right. Any other specific talents I should know of that we could incorporate into this shoot? Well, for instance, one of my favorite models that will be the lead of this shoot. Yes, you will quite literally be in her shadow. She has ballet and dance. Yes. History of ballet. Still holds some of those skills, and we're most definitely going to use that and incorporate part of that into some of these shots. Do you have anything, or are you just a pretty face? Okay. Alright. Well, as I said, you do have your looks going for you. You clearly can't tell time, but, it's something. Hopefully you have other intelligent aspects to yourself. I would really love if we could move past the typical stupid model. Yes, it's quite old. I would like to see a little bit of intelligence. Perhaps you could buy yourself a watch to be on time. Well, if you are hired for this shoot, you most definitely need to be on time, or you'll be fired on the spot. Oh, well, as I'm casting this full shoot, I am making sure to have backups. Yes. I'm quite picky when I get into the zone of what photograph I want, or how I want it to exactly look. Now, what on earth is this photo? Interesting. Anytime models, photographers, art directors try and recreate classic, iconic images, I never think it's done right. That's just my opinion. And considering you are here, my office, my opinion is the only one that matters. Okay. Now, I think I've seen about all I can bear of your portfolio here. Do you have any questions, comments, concerns for me before we dive into a bit of test shooting here? Yes, I have been planning this particular shoot for a few months now. I have a list of around 10 locations. Some are near, some are far. Because this will be a complete art exhibit, art show, I am offering quite a variety. So that means I will need quite the variety in my models as well. Currently, we have a list of 8 slots. With 4 backups. Yes. Well, for most of the shoot will be done here in the States. Yes. Right. And of course, if you are hired for this, you are going to need to figure out your own transportation to those locations, because I don't have time for that. Yes. I have no interest in hiring a personal assistant. I just feel like it would be a waste of money when you models, you know how to use a GPS, right? Google Maps on your phone, you'll be fine to find the remote locations in the middle of the woods by yourself. Of course. Alright, well, let's get this over with. If you have no more questions for me. Sorry. What gave you the impression that you were going to get paid for this? No. This type of artistic look, this beautiful type of shot is really and truly for the experience. You need the experience. You're a new up-and-coming model, and you can, of course, drop my name at your next photo shoot, and they will be very impressed that you have worked with me. There's no need for payment. You will, of course, get copies of all the photos to include in your portfolio, of course. Oh, yes, and if we are going to feed you. If we hire you, of course, the various days of shooting, you will be fed. Yes, I think it's quite the payment. Alright, let's go ahead and handle those test shots. Okay, you just prepare yourself. You look a little flustered. Yeah, get it together. You're a professional, right? Professional. All right. Now remember, these eyes need to be awake. If you look like a corpse, I'm not going to hire you. Yes. You do surprisingly photograph quite well. I was not expecting that. Well, usually I can have quite the idea of who's going to be the right fit for us when they walk through the door, and I'm sorry, my dear, but you just did not seem to be the right type. No, it has nothing to do with your look. You just, you were late. Perfect. No, this way. Okay. Good. Do some profile. All right. Just look for these. I'm quite surprised. Well, your eyes look awake. You don't look like a corpse. Perhaps you could be a good fit for this shoot. Of course, I have other meetings, auditions to go through to see if anyone's better than you. It's a cutthroat world out there. Alright. For now, I will hold on to this portfolio as a copy, correct? Yeah, don't give anyone your hard copy. And I believe it has your contact information. Right. Have an agent of any kind? Tough girl. Alright, well, I do appreciate you coming in, even if you were late. And you potentially have potential. But as I said, I need to look at the rest of the potential models and see who really has that artistic flair that I'm looking for. Okay, well, we will be in touch within the next couple days. Well, the shoot will begin in about 2 weeks, so I'm kind of on a crunch here to select which models I deem worthy of my amazing artistic touch. Alright, well, you can see yourself out, the same way that you came in. Don't forget about buying that watch, okay? Can fit right on your wrist there, won't even have to look at your cell phone, and then you won't be late next time. Alright, bye now.